If you're suffering from low back pain and you don't know how to stretch this one side low back pain and you've been stretching it like crazy by leaning on the wall, holding something tight, and you just keep opening it, crossing over like you've been seeing in some of the videos, and you've been doing this in physical therapy, and you don't know how to really release this Quadratus Lumborum pain. Hi, my name is Annie and welcome back to my channel, Annie Pilates Physical Therapist. Join me for a gentle, easy yoga release that you can add to my other programs about Quadratus Lumborum pain if you have muscle imbalance with one side weakness and lateral pelvic tilt. So get your mat ready and join me.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low. Now, if you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up.
Okay, my friends, you heard a lot about Quadratus Lumborum pain, this deep, nagging, cranky back spasms, and you don't know how to release it. And if you want to learn more about it, I have a lot of video, tons of video you can join and you can do every day that you can add with some of my program and slow progression to stabilize your pelvis, the imbalance that you've been having for a while. This is the first video where I discuss the anatomy and physiology if you're having this pain. And if you know the muscle about Quadratus Lumborum, what's the function, where's the origin of the muscle, it's important to know the key factors. And then once you know about it, I have some gentle progression with dumbbells that you can do with the exercises to strengthen your core, your pelvis, because it's not just because of an injury there, because there's some muscle imbalance you've been suffering and you don't know how to really improve that overall stability of your spine and your pelvis. So watch this video, the aligned video, and then there's more progression with dumbbells, with rectify. And if you've been doing those and you still have these cranky moments because you've been sitting a lot and you don't know how to stretch this muscle, I have the bolster release where you target some specific areas and also learn more about the muscle imbalance, why you have this shoulder dip, a rib flaring, and also a pelvic misalignment. So watch all of those videos. I know I have tons, but it's important to know the self-myofascial release as well, where you can utilize your thumb to press on that muscle. But if you tried everything and you still have moments and you don't have time to do them right now, this video is just for you. Even under 5 minutes, you can add this routine when you're sitting a lot and you need to stand up, find the floor, grab your mat, and you're gonna go all the way down the floor instead of crossing your leg, opening this side, and leaning away, and you just feel like there's not enough deep stretch. So you're gonna go down to the floor. And it's important that you're comfortable. If you can't sit down on the floor, you can use a pillow under your buttocks to support you. And my dog Abby is back and forth with me here, so I'm sorry, I apologize, because she loves to play. She's a puppy, and I'm still training her to behave. Well, someday, hopefully, she could sit down with me in my videos. Okay, Abby, fetch. Okay, now, she's out of the way, so I can show you the routine. With your heels up like this, and she still wants to play, of course. If your problem side is your left, then you're gonna go to the right. So not the left side, but you're gonna turn your body to the right. So now we're gonna target your left side. You wanna keep your knees bent, not fully extended like this, because when you do this, you're gonna target your hamstrings, and we don't want that. Unless you wanna target your hamstrings, but we're gonna target your Quadratus Lumborum. So bend your knees until you don't feel tension on your hamstrings, because everyone's different with their flexibility. Some people would be slightly extended, they don't feel anything on the hamstrings, but some people, they need a little bit more bending. And then bend your left knee so you can be comfortable to support this left side. And then keeping your back straight, toes up on your right foot so you can have something to grab underneath your foot, because if it's down, you can't reach down. So with your toes up, grab with your right hand and lean towards your chest, towards your right knee, and then slowly lift your left arm up, opening that, because the Quadratus Lumborum attaches to your rib cage. Open, feel that opening as much as you can reach your right toes, and then lean your right ear towards your knee to rest. You're gonna feel that deep stretch here. And as I said, the muscle, the Quadratus Lumborum, is a pelvic hiker as well. It lifts your pelvis. So you want to keep your pelvis really planted down, not lifted. Because once you lift your pelvis up, you're not really holding down the muscle. So you're going to reach over and open that. You're going to feel that beautiful stretch all the way down. And lean and hold that for 5 seconds for absolute beginners. Slowly progress to 10 seconds, Count with the timer until you can do 30 seconds hold, 1 minute hold if you can, until you can do up to 3 minutes. I know 3-minute hold is extreme for those with a lot of pain. So that's why I said 5 seconds, slowly build it up. You don't want to just keep doing it. You want to go back and forth like a dynamic stretch and you release it. Not too much static hold for absolute beginners, but as you can tolerate it, keep your knee down, really plant it down. So I don't want this left knee lifting. You want to keep it open down here and rotation. A little bit rotation is a flex. When you flex, because the muscle is an extensor, you want to flex to stretch and then open by lifting your left hand up overhead, your shoulder blade opening on your left, attach your rib cage because it also helps the breathing part. It helps the diaphragm is near that first rib where the muscle originates. So you're going to lean and take a deep breath, and you want the breathing properly because when you inhale, you're really touching that muscle as your rib cage flares open. Inhale and then exhale. And then let go. Now we are progressing by slowly. If you want to lower your knee down, if you feel like the stretch is not enough, then extend a little bit your knee. Reach for your foot again. Overhead stretch and then a little bit rotation. You want to rotate towards your right. And then you can feel that. And then now, as you rotate to the right, now instead of your right ear down to your right knee, you're going to place your forehead and your nose down to your knee. And you're going to hold it for 1 deep breath. You can hold it for 5 deep breaths as you progress. Inhale and then exhale, slowly glide down and release. And then once you feel like, oh, it's not as tight anymore, I don't feel as much stretch, now you can slowly extend your knee more now and really grab it, as long as not your hamstring still, because as I said, everyone's different flexibility on your legs and your whole body, especially the hamstrings if you're sitting a lot. And then lean forward and touch your head down. Take a deep breath. And then twist further. Now you can progress. Now my left hand now is touching the back on the outside of my foot. Instead of just twisting to the right, I'm lifting my right hand up as I place my forehead down. And now I'm turning my face towards my right for a deep stretch of my neck. I'm really twisting like a pretzel now. And then lifting my right hand up. You can use something to hold on. Like here I have a table, like a railing, and I'm really twisting and leaning. I know I'm very flexible. I could do this well. And then slowly go up. So I'm really twisting away. So I'm not just flexing my quadratus lumborum. I'm pulling it in towards my right because it's flaring towards the left. And that's it. You're going to do this 1 minute hold for those who want to try to progress, up to 3 minutes hold only. You don't want to do 5-10 minutes. That's not good. You want to stretch it slow and steady, 5 seconds, 10, 30 seconds, every single week. Slowly progress. You don't want to do too drastic that you can strain the muscle, because straining the muscle will cause more problem, because you want to make sure you see your local physical therapist first, as well as your medical doctor, before proceeding to any exercise program, to make sure you have the right diagnosis, not the other things that you have to worry about, such as your disc, your stenosis. If you have those conditions, you have to be careful. If you love this video, want to learn more about Pilates, yoga, physical therapy, health, and wellness, please subscribe to my channel, ring the bell so you won't miss anything, like and share this video. Every like you're giving to my channel, you are supporting me. And if you want me to do a follow-along video about this one, leave a comment down below and I'll try to make another video just like this one. If you have any questions, suggestions, or concerns, leave a comment down below and try my best to answer each one of you. And I have a back masterclass that I just closed last week. And if you want to join the next one, which is going to be fall 2023, leave your name and your email address on my early bird waitlist for a first come, first serve basis. I have more videos about Quadratus Lumborum. Watch it over here. So as I said, learn more about this if you have this one, to make sure you really have this. And I have a follow-along video, a line video, a gentle progression for this specific muscle imbalance, pelvic alignment conditions. Until my next video training, always remember, be safe, be well, and healthy you. Bye!